What's going on, people? So I'm gonna knock out a real quick running follow-up thing, and as I always say with these little videos, this is not going to be some kind of scientific breakdown with all the details and stats or anything like that. I do not have the time, I do not have the desire to do that, which, okay, that's actually somewhat of a lie. I have the time. The desire, though, definitely don't have that. Either way, so here's the thing, right? Asics Superblast 2, big fan of these. I took these out of the box, I did the full review, I said a lot of good things about them and how they should work out very well when I go to run in them. I spent the last couple weeks doing some stuff throughout the week with my different run groups. Had a 10K Saturday, 5K today. So I'm pretty set on my thoughts with these, and I will say this, thumbs up all around. All the stuff that I praised them for in the review held up very well. Running around in these, I put them on the first time and I ran back to the car to get something, and I hate the cliche because it's so overused, but it did feel like the whole running on clouds thing. It honestly did, right? It was pretty good, and that's come from a person who wears a lot of different shoes. So I like that aspect of it. Everything about them really nice. They come in at $200, so it's a lot, right? But to me, you get a lot more for what you're paying for than with some other brands. So also, I've been running around with these a little bit lately so I could kind of compare some thoughts. This is the Gel-Kinsei Max, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to compare these one-to-one because they're both Asics running shoes, but for different people. So these with the plate in there, I talked about the drawbacks to that as far as like outside of the running world, but when you're running in them, this is still kind of like a great thing to me. So I had these on during a 6-mile run. If it had been with these, it probably would have gone a little better in some ways because short strides in these, the short steps, not great because you feel a little bit more impact going along the way. But at the end, for that last mile, you could still pick it up and like let the shoes do a lot of the work because they just feel faster in these. The plate really helps. But these, had I worn them instead, I still would have had the same thing, right? Like I could have not felt all that stuff in the beginning, but at the end, I still would have also had something really nice to just kind of push through the rest of the run. So for me, I would say that most people would, this is probably like something you should really consider, right? I just have a personal preference for those, and some of it could be mental. I'm not going to rule that out. But I really like these. I would definitely suggest looking into them. If they were easier to come by, maybe there will be more colors sooner or later. But I'm a fan of them, even though the price is a little high. I think it's worth it. So do whatever makes sense to you. But if you do get your chance to try out a pair, you'll probably like what happens. But here's the thing, though. I just picked up these Glide Ride Maxes the other day. Well, they came in today. And so all this stuff that I've been talking about over the last 3 minutes, well, it could all shift once I get these all broken in.